but I was hoping they would go through a more elegant process because that was really blocking us and railroading the whole thing. And I think that's the reason why a lot of people are very upset about it. But I would like to state that, in my opinion, nothing will come out of this. Because even if they find the so-called justiciable reason to send it to the Supreme Court, even if the Supreme Court, which is very unlikely, will come out with a favorable decision, favorable to them. At the end of the day, we still have to have a Constituent Assembly session. Very likely, the minority will boycott that sham session. And for the proposed amendments, however innocuous to become part of the law of the land, it will have to go through a plebiscite. To have a plebiscite, it will have to be conducted by the COMELEC. For the COMELEC to conduct a plebiscite, they need a law with appropriation. And for that law to come out, it will have to have the approval of the Senate as well, which is very unlikely. So, wala rin mangyayari. How can there be a plebiscite without COMELEC action and without Senate action? So this whole thing, this whole exercise, is just a very futile, useless exercise that will just upset a lot of people and even affect our economy because of the uncertainty that it's posed. Even the NEDA, Director General, is talking about how it might affect the economy.
Hindi lang sa, kumbaga hindi na lang sa kalye lumalabas yung opposition sa sa Chacha, pati po sa internet. Very active din po kayo sa Facebook niyo, sa blogs, and so how does this system work? Effective po ba siya in channeling your opposition?
I think so, because I maximize it. I have email. First I posted the videos of my interpellation as well as my speeches during the debates on YouTube, and then I posted this in my Facebook, and then put them in my blogs, also in my emails, to my e-groups, and also Twitter. And I think with that, that is going to multiply the awareness of the people. What is important is that the people are aware that there is this growing outrage against the process itself. We are not yet talking about the substance because we don't know the substance of the proposed amendment, but the process itself.
So kumbaga, meron po bang impact ito, nararamdaman niyo po ba na dumadating ito sa mga tao or doon mismo sa mga involved? Meron po bang feedback?
I think so. Because now Facebook is the most popular social networking. And remember, this is international. We have elevated the forum to an international forum that also includes Filipinos abroad, that also includes policymakers of some governments abroad, decision makers. And then Twitter is beginning to build up. Of course, we now have millions of internet users in the country. So this is going to be faster. Because it reaches the individual homes, the individual laptops. This is going to be probably, will have a more broadcast capability to decision makers, because the recipients themselves will pass it on just like a text. When they receive an interesting text, they'll forward it immediately to maybe 10 people, maybe 20, and each of the 10, 20 would also forward, and in just a matter of minutes, it will reach thousands.
Ano po yung feedback ng mga tao dun sa mga pinupost niyo? Ano po yung mga sinasabi nitong comments?
Most of those who give feedbacks are giving negative feedbacks. Yung mga supportive of 1109 have remained very quiet. I only got one feedback out of several hundreds that is supportive of 1109, which is to give it a chance. Let's find out whether we can have a good, productive, useful amendment to the Constitution.
Instinctual na po ba instinct na po ba sa inyo yung pagka meron kayo may nangyayari, nilalagay niyo po sa
Oh,
Facebook?
every day. At least once, twice a day. I post this and then multiply it by using Twitter, Facebook, email, even texting.
Hindi naman po komplikado yung
Easier than writing notes. Easier than writing a love letter.
Kasama po ba kayo dun sa mga congressmen yung the session na nag-Facebook habang na nag-update kung ano yung nangyayari dun sa...
Hindi naman kasi kailangan, minsan hindi maganda yung sa amin, bagal lang sa session hall It's ang wifi namin is so slow. It's very frustrating, so what I do is I wait in the evening.
So kung bakit ginagamit ito talaga?
But there, sometimes I do to monitor the breaking news. I go to a corner and then monitor the breaking news, also my incoming emails, and then every now and then send out my emails.
So para po sa inyo, very useful po ang internet into communicating the ideas.
I'm a very IT-driven person. I cannot live without linking with the internet several times a day.
So do you encourage po yung mga Pinoy din po na to get online and also to express yung views nila?
Oh yes, of course. Except that I think they don't need encouragement. It's happening already.